At center for North Central. Against Greg Garrett of Ben Davis, North Central wins the tap, and Devontae Smith-Rivera opens the festivities by missing a three. Micah Smith is there, has his shot sent backwards. North Central on the attack again. Johnson drive up and no good. Ben Davis will finally come out of there with a defensive rebound.
You talk about pace, you talk about quickness, intensity. You're certainly going to see this all day.
Traveling violation is called. So the phrase can be used to describe what's going to happen this afternoon.
Well, both teams like to attack off the bounce. They love the dribble. It's a big part of their arsenal. They're very good at it.
Ronnie Johnson on the drive.
A few possessions. We all know how that is. And you see this North Central team, part of their MO, Greg, relentless pressure. You got 10 people, 11 people. Keep it up. Put the pressure on them. Wear teams down.
Bradley Elam misses the baseline jumper, and now Johnson to Johnson. Tyrone from 22. That does not go. Fight for the loose ball. Tyrone Johnson able to track it down. Already North Central 3 offensive boards here in the opening minute. This is the freshman Darius Latham. Controlled by Garrett now for Ben Davis. And they're going to call traveling on the tip.
It's one of the keys here is be able to play within yourself at the pace you can play. And Ben Davis just right now trying to get themselves under control, find a little bit of rhythm.
Opening minute here on IHSAAsports.org. It is the second regional semifinal of the day at Hinkle Fieldhouse. The winner gets Noblesville in the final tonight. Johnson, no. Latham fouled on the floor.
Understands how to play.
Johnson down low, can't get it to go. Fight for the loose ball, tracked down by Wills for Ben Davis. Going to 1-on-3. Will step through, find a lane. That won't go. Garrett fights for the loose ball, and finally, Smith-Rivera for North Central. Panthers on the move. Smith-Rivera to the basket. No. Smith, put back. No.
Great defensive effort.
And a reach-in foul coming on Ben Davis.
Defensively, both teams just play this hard on every possession.
It's going to be physical. Referees were calling every bit of physical contact. We'd be here for a while.
Well, I think have done a nice job to this point of understanding the pace of the game.
Latham gets the game's opening basket 2 minutes in.
Great penetration, though, on the part of Smith-Rivera. Just a great delivery off the bounce.
Pretty basic for North Central. They're going to play full court man. They'll run and jump when they have the opportunity to trap. Deep three for Ben Davis does not go. David Quarles the miss, but the putback is there for Harry Wills.
As you say, pretty basic for North Central, pretty basic for for Ben Davis. Attack the glass, work hard on the offensive glass, and get some putbacks.
Nice no look from Johnson. Latham count it in the foul.
Situation.
Terrence Winfrey checks in for Ben Davis. Latham misses the free throw. Latham on the season a 72% free throw shooter. So 4-2. North Central is in front.
Well, they'll spread you out, use the high ball screens, little 1-4 UCLA cut, try to duck people in.
3 for Garrett. That is short. Fight for the loose ball. Ben Davis touched it last.
Is to shoot the ball and then beat it until it goes in. That's one of the things they do very, very well.
Ronnie Johnson lets fire. That barely draws rim, but Latham had it, lost it. Wills with it now. Elam now for Ben Davis. You know, oftentimes Bob will say these two teams trying to find their rhythm. I'm not sure we're going to find their rhythm in today's game.
I'm not so sure, but you know the thing about, and here's just a part of Ronnie Johnson, but you know the pace we know is going to be strong and intense and quick. I think both teams will settle into it, do a little better job of taking care of the basketball.
Get a quick shot of Curtis right over on the sidelines for Ben Davis. Tyrone Johnson drives no. Tyrone Johnson rebound, and he will draw a foul. He as any kid can be for the rigors of Big Ten basketball.
That's a people. He lets the game come to him. I think now the expression we toss around, he has a high basketball IQ. Not to mention the fact that he has great skills as a player.
The three-quarter court pressure applied by North Central. Ben Davis does get across the time stripe in time. Now they've got an opportunity. Winfrey's shot is good. Terrence Winfrey, leading scorer off the bench at 7.5 points a game, brings the Giants back within 1.
Just great pass by Harry Wills, though. Just great penetration.
And that's why North Central is a team that shoots 40.
They really believe that they'll wear you down.
Missed free throws by Smith, but Tim Bass is there who just checked in. Johnson on the drive, 6 points and 3 rebounds a game. Also into the contest is Dedrick Griffin. Ben Davis on the drive, and I feel awfully good that you played just over 4 minutes, and North Central has only scored 5. The Panthers average 80 a game. And there's a lead for the Giants as Harry Wills gets the basket.
Harry Wills just kind of backed in, got it up on the rim, and let the rim do the work.
So 6'5" Ben Davis, 3:38 and counting. Left to go in the first quarter, and Devontae Smith-Rivera's on the board.
What a sweet-looking stroke. Got a little weave out front, got some separation, just a tremendous delivery.
Smith.
That's like that 90-mile-an-hour fastball you used to throw.
If you added a couple of them together, absolutely. This is Ingram on the dribble now for North Central. Looking for Smith. Rivera turns it over. Racing back is Garrett to the basket. Lay it up and in.
Yeah, you made the point, Greg. If you're Curtis Wright, you're really pleased with how your kids are playing. And they're doing a great job defensively right now.
Drive by Smith. Rivera, tipped away, taken away. Steal goes to Wills. Wills again sprints back. Ingram. So Harry Wills to the free throw line, a 68% free throw rate.
Well, you know, I'll be surprised they don't come out with 6 or 7 and still not do that well. That's my comment. Great delivery. Just hard to catch that deep.
So 9-7 Ben Davis. Smith Rivera, his shot got altered by Elam. And Ben Davis now again looks to push the tempo. Quarles will settle it down. Little dribble handoff, nice float in the lane. Winfrey is there for the putback, left that one too strong, and Smith Rivera out of there with it. Again, North Central is not a tall basketball team. Ben Davis is the taller squad, but North Central a very physical basketball team.
Yeah, but they're up against a similarly physical team in Ben Davis, Greg. They really are.
Drive and dish layup. Already the 6th team foul against Ben Davis. The North Central. McFall checks into the game for North Central. Ingram gets the free throw to go. He hits them both, and we are tied at 9.
He's in the top 10. He's in the top 5. I love that name.
I put him at number 1.
I love that.
Team MVP. Ranks more.
Can put it on the deck and get in the lane.
Elam will take this 15-footer. A little too strong, but Winfrey is there for the weak side board. And then
got him on a walk. And they're pretty good at it.
Now on the season, Ben Davis, a 43% shooting team. Their opponent shooting 47% on the season, which normally is not a good number, but BD has been very good defensively here in the early going, tied at 9 against the North Central Panthers. Smith Rivera step back. That is a 2. That is up and no good. And
right. I think you like where you are right now. You guys have put out a good effort. You've done a nice job defensively.
Ronnie Johnson back in there, drives up and over Elam. No, McFall can't grab it. Ingram does. That no good. It's Griffin, on the putback for North Central. And now Ben Davis yet again on the break. Garrett, the drive and the dish to an open man for 3. That's Tyshawn Johnson, no. Garrett had it, lost it, fights for it. Arrow will keep it.
You got to be careful and not allow North Central to get conversion off the rebound. You got to get out after the rebound, but also make sure you have good defensive pressure.
Jerobam Wilson is also in the game right now for Ben Davis, wearing number 42. So under a minute left to go in the opening quarter, and Ben Davis going toe-to-toe to North Central. Again, when these two teams played on January the 8th, North Central won by 30. Spin, Winfrey, no. Rebound, Wilson fighting for it. Put back, yes. Wilson off the bench with 2. Johnson to the lane, off the window, no. Gets it back, fouled, he'll shoot.
Great job of getting the rebound and finishing it off.
Average at least 2 points a basketball game.
Half court by North Central.
It's one of the rare times, Bob, where you'll see both Johnson and Smith Rivera off the floor for North Central.
It's a defensive maneuver right now. They're good defenders, but they're giving a little breather because the pace is pretty intense.
Wilson had it, lost it. Tipped and taken away by North Central. 6 Ben Davis turnover. Johnson, this throws it up, no good. McFall put back, no. And that'll be the way we end quarter number 1. Back and forth as we expected, maybe closer than we expected early on. Ben Davis and North Central are tied at 11. You're watching the Hinkle Regional on IHSAAsports.org.